If I had the opportunity to go back and play these games on day one, I would definitely take the chance. 10 years. Oh boy, 10 damn years. How fast the time goes by. Wow. Just wow. I I really don't know what to say, honestly. 10 years of Dying Light. Just shocking. How did I fall into Dying Light? Actually, one thing I should be saying is congratulations Techland on making Dying Light franchise last for 10 years. Happy 10th anniversary and happy 3rd year anniversary. I know it's early, but I probably won't be there. Maybe. We'll see in the future. No promises, but we'll see. Happy 10-year anniversary, Dying Light. And bravo to Techland for creating such an amazing game. I have talked bad, I have talked good, I have shared my opinions, but one thing is certain. I absolutely love this game. It has a special place in my heart, because there is no other game in the world that I can think of that is somewhat like Dying Light to begin with. How did I fall into Dying Light? Let's start off with something simple. How did I fall in love with Dying Light franchise in general? Where did I learn this game? It was all the way in 2016, when a cousin of mine from Sweden came in and showed me some games that he has seen from YouTube. He showcased it, one of them being Dying Light, and I thought, no, just another zombie game, it's nothing special. But he said this to me: this game has parkour and zombies combined. And I was intrigued by this. And I kid you not, I have watched almost every single video related to Dying Light. The beta version of Dying Light, the time where PewDiePie played it. You remember that one? 8-Bit Ryan that played it. Every single person you can think of that have played the game, I have been watching that. And it's not because of the scariness of the game. I've never found it scary. But here's the thing. I found Dying Light so engaging because of the parkour and the combat. Because it was nothing I have ever seen in my life. Nothing. And the thing is, I could not get it. Because, for one, I had a PlayStation 2 at the time. And secondly, I had a computer that only had 1 gigabyte of RAM. It was one of those like really old Balkan computers that you could find at some like shady alleyway stores. But again, I was in love with the game. I was constantly watching videos, constantly watching like funny moments, quotation marks, and I was watching like PvP modes. Like every day I would be watching Dying Light content left and right. And when I got a new PC, which was like a bit weak, but it was like serviceable. It was like 8 gigabytes with a GTX like 650 or something, or 710, whatever. It was not a great PC, but hey, whatever. And I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and my parents were a little bit skeptical on me buying video games. And what I did is I actually pirated Dying Light all the way back in 2016 or 2017, if I remember correctly from my head. Okay, I've played so much of it. I think I had, like, if I'm going through my memory, like 300-ish hours from that pirated game alone, if I remember correctly. No updates came out, there was no players, nothing. It was just literally me just constantly replaying Dying Light over and over and over. And it was a fun experience. But eventually my computer had some problems, I had to do a restart, and the website that I was downloading games from was a little bit shady, and I didn't want to risk it, so eventually I was not able to get it, sadly. And during one of my birthdays, my family has, thank you to them, my family has provided me a very powerful computer that allows me to play mini games. And there was a time where I wanted to get Dying Light so badly. And I think somewhere around... Was it 2019 that I got Dying Light? I think it was like 2019 or 2018 that I got Dying Light. It was somewhere around that time period where I actually officially bought Dying Light. Okay, I played it so fucking much. And I've met a great friend there. Like a really good friend of mine that I still talk to this day. And he's a really good friend, and from there on I met other people because of him. and it has brought me so much like memories and so much like fun moments. It has pissed me off a lot of times, but majority of the time I was in love with the game. I was able to play it with other people. I was able to play PvP. I was able to play as a night hunter. There was so much shit I was able to experience that no other game was able to give me that same feeling, apart from Payday 2, but or Payday 3. But this is Dying Light 2. Let's not bring those two games. But either way. Dying Light was a game that has a special place in my heart and still does. Do not let the fact that I keep constantly shit talking about Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2 together sometimes, do not let that fool you. I am in love with these two games, and that's what makes it special for me. I am able to talk shit about it, but still show some love to it because I absolutely admire this game the most. Because I love this game more than anything. More than the other games, I should say. And when Dying Light 2 got announced, oh my god, I was literally giggling and screeching like a fucking schoolgirl. I am not kidding when I say this. I was literally kicking my feet up in the air like a little fucking schoolgirl I was. And, like, holy shit. The trailers, everything. I was excited. Like, holy shit, more information. Give us more. I am drooling on my chair. I am at the edge of my fucking chair. Like, God. I'm just happy. Like, oh god, I remember the times when I I think it was like 2020 or like 2019 where it was like firstly showcased, and I was like 16 years old, I think. I think I was like 17 maybe when I was like when I first saw Dying Light. I was like 16 or 15 maybe. I don't know. It was such a long time ago. I don't even remember. Holy shit. I am 19 now. I'm about to be 20 in 2 months. Like literally 2 months. On March 14th, my birthday is literally gonna roll in. I'm gonna be 20 fucking years old, man. Like, damn, life goes by fast. And when Dying Light released, I was still with my old computer, the 8 GB one with the GT. The birthday part comes in much more later, but I don't know. I'm like overcomplicating things. I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy. Like I'm talking about this game in general. Like I'm sorry, but oh my god, it's like the game was running at 20 FPS or maybe 15 at like lowest. Like at maximum, it was like maybe 20, 25-ish FPS compared to Dying Light with 70. But I didn't care. I was enjoying it somehow. I was having a lot of fun with it. Like, even though the frame rate was terrible, I was enjoying the game. I was constantly playing it, even though it kept crashing. I didn't care. I kept on moving and playing. And when I got my new PC, I downloaded Dying Light 2 again and installed it and fell in love with it instantly. Sure, like I was disappointed with the fact that we had a lot of content lost, but I didn't care. The game was so much fun. The parkour, the combat, everything was better. Like the core combat mechanics, the parkour was better in the first game. Like it was so damn good. Like holy shit, I cannot express my love for it. Even now, like Dying Light 2 is such an incredible gem game. Like it's not as incredible as the first game, but it is an incredible game in my opinion. It's a very good game. And the thing is, I recommend it because there's like a huge discount happening if I'm not mistaken that get it. At that low price you're getting so much shit. Like get that. Come on. But back to the point. I was in love with this game so much. I loved it. Every second I played. I enjoyed it a lot more than Dying Light 1. Not because of the story, not because of the enemies like being scary, but because of the parkour and the combat against the enemies that is what thrilled me the most. And with how overhauled the combat is, and how different it is, and how smoother it is than the first game, it has made me love the game more. I have 1,000 hours on both of these games, so the things I talk about, I don't just like rip the information out of somewhere and just like drop it in because I don't know shit, but no, I'm literally talking genuine how I feel. It's like, I don't have a bias, even though I love Dying Light 2. I love it more than the first game, but I don't have a bias. If Dying Light 2 has a problem, I will say it. I don't just like constantly show positivity. I will always talk about the negative side of the game, because a game can never be perfect, and I know it. And Dying Light 2 is one of those games that is so good, despite its problems it has. But it's such an amazing game that has brought me nothing but fun. Like, I've only played solo throughout my 1,000 hours. Yes, I know that sounds weird, but either way. And I have enjoyed every second of it. There's never been a time where I'm like, man, this is boring, I'm gonna close the game. None of that ever happened. Never. Because the game is just so much fun. So yeah, I hope this video gives you a good insight on how I was introduced to Dying Light. Here's the thing, I forgot to include this part. I did not get Dying Light 2 on the first day. I was a little bit short on money. But my parents, thankfully, God I love you, and they have bought me the game as a birthday gift. Even though my PC was shit and could not handle it, I still enjoyed the game. I think I bought like a couple of months after it was released. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like a month later. I think it was like right at my birthday, so would be a month and 10 days later, if I'm not mistaken. So I got the game a little bit later, but that didn't really matter because I was in love with the game. And yes, I still love this game the most, and I am excited for what's to come in the future. I started creating videos on Dying Light 2 like a little bit later after I created my channel. I firstly went from creating Payday 2 videos to then eventually changing it up to Dying Light, and I am happy to create such a community that understands my love for the game and is able to sort of relate to how I feel, even through times where there's been like negativity or through like pardon me. Even though there's been times where we had problems or like we couldn't like see each other through eye to eye or through certain scenarios where they don't agree with me, I didn't care. We are a community together that love the game for what it is, and I am happy that we were able to get together. Dying Light is one of the games that have made my channel popular. Like, sure, I make video on Payday 3 and Payday 2 and Payday the Heist in general. Like, I make videos on those, but Dying Light is the game that made my channel blow up. It's one of the reasons that I'm even here to begin with. I'm not saying I'm ungrateful to the Payday fans. I'm not saying that, but the fact that Dying Light players have given me the chance to put me in a position where I'm able to give something different, I'm just happy for it. Like, I'm really damn happy for it. The fact that I was able to provide some interesting videos for you people. It's like, the first video I created, if I'm not mistaken, going from my memory, was me climbing the VNC tower. And then later on I made a video about the differences between the Peacekeepers and the Survivors, and then later on I talked about the tank class. And I was a little bit shy back then, but those videos literally blew up really damn quick. I don't know why or how, but it blew up very quick. So yeah, I am happy and thankful of the fact that you guys were able to support me through this. And I am able to repay you guys with giving an interesting video every time. And I'm thankful for it. And I'm also thankful for Techland for creating an amazing game. Thank you for creating such an amazing game. And thank you for supporting me, all of you. Whether it was hatred, whether it was respect, whether it was loving me, I didn't care. It's still a support in my eyes, and I want to thank all of you for it. With the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for helping me be here. And as a final message, I wish you the best, Techland, with Dying Like the Beast. I wish both of you, well, I wish you, the company, the best in your lives. And I wish you all the best with the Beast. And I am excited to see the roadmap that you guys have showcased to us. I am very excited to check those out. I am very much excited, and I cannot wait to witness it or experience it. Thank you. And thank you, my fans, all of you. With the genuine bottom of my heart, thank you, all of you. Really. That is all. Now you know how I got into Dying Light and how I feel about it. I love these games so much. I really love these games so much. It has a special place in my heart. And I wouldn't be here without it. So, thank you. Really. Take care of each other. See you next time. Treat each other with respect. And I will see each and every one of you next time. Goodbye.